So I decided I didn't have enough. I had to get more. Such a shame.
Ray guns, Legos, bricks and toys.
All right, building fans. So, yeah, I had gone. I've had these for a while actually. This is another one of those that I got. It was like $2 or $3. You know, you add so many for like $9.99. You get a bunch of stuff. And this was another assortment of 12 minifigures that I got, and I was like, hey, not a bad call. Definitely, as I'm wanting to build more city and do a lot more things, this is not a bad call at all. This one, though, vastly different in some of what we're getting versus some of the other sets. Some of the other sets in the past, we've gotten, you know, more like minifigs that are themed to city, or, you know, like the geisha girls, or I guess we had a couple that were assortment that had like a Japanese emperor and then sensei. So I guess this does fall within that range, but very different than the last two. So one of the last ones I got was the city. The other one before that, geisha girls. This is kind of going back to just an assortment, which is fine. With that, we get this really interesting person here. Again, all these minifigs, they are compatible with Lego, in that their head, hair, all that stuff. You can switch it out. Hands are also able to be switched out, as well as arms, but they might be a little bit looser. But one key area that you can't switch out is the waist and the body. That is the way these are made. And I've got a few of these that I got from like Mills Blocks, which is one of my local companies that have that articulated waist. So instead of it just being 7 POA, points of articulation, this is actually at 8. So head, arm, arm, hand, hand, leg, leg, and now waist. So that's something to keep in mind. We get this really nice printing on there. You got the zipper, the bear, you know, kind of has a little bit of a interesting, kind of almost like Fortnite vibe to it, but no printing on the back. We get this lady here. Now, this one, whenever we get these dresses like this, they go down in articulation. So she is only at 5 POA. So head, arm, and hands. But she's got this nice kind of snake thing going around her. This really nice kind of pink floral dress. No printing on the back. No printing on the back of the head. Something to keep in mind. This one I happen to like quite a bit. And I had this one with a bunch of my other street ladies. But I packed those away. I've been trying to clean in here. So right now everything is all over the place. Including my personalized minifig is now missing. And I got to figure out what I did with that. She's got the cool sunglasses. A nice bit of hair here. No printing on the back, but really good printing on the legs with those shoes. I dig that one a lot. Alright, we get this guy here. Now, interestingly enough, this is one that I was going to use the torso, because I actually have a sweater that's very much like this. That's got kind of the collar thing, and then you got the hood in the back. But there's no printing for the hood in the back, so it does feel like a little bit of a loss. But again, same type of printing as the feet there, except we're getting a belt and pockets. But we got the nice printing there. It kind of has a bit of a Harry Potter vibe to him. Not too bad. Then we've got this lady here that's got hearts all over her sweater with some purple pants. No printing on the legs. I guess it doesn't need to be. Yeah. And then going down, we get this. It's almost like a kid in a way, even though they're all the same size. But it's got this nice printing here for this sort of sweater. The face is printed a little bit further down, which makes me feel kind of like kid in this sort of look here. Because, and this was one where the printing is so far down, it really does feel like it's supposed to be a kid. but it is the same size as all the other minifigs. Something to keep in mind. Now, this is where we start kind of going off the rails. We got a bit of like a, I guess, a circus performer. So we've got the printing on the chest here. No printing on the back, printing on the legs. No printing on the arms either, but just the head. And the head has this interesting double Mickey Mouse ears sort of thing. I have worn my hair similar to this before, but nothing where I have like bangs and stuff hanging down. So I was like, I could paint that one gray, and I was like, I really can't. Another one of those kind of performers, this time with the kind of the flame stuff on the vest or the shirt. Pants, nothing on the back. Again, none of these have printing on the back, neither the back of the head. But we got that kind of blonde bun here, which is pretty cool. Oh, I was about to say, I can't get her hair back on. Then we get Cool Guy with another performer type suit. I don't know if that's more performer or some sort of athletic gear. But then we've got the spiked hair, sunglasses. I mean, all in all, really good looking figure. No printing on the back. We get this one. This is pretty cool. It's got kind of the lady torso here. Lots of torn up shirts. We got kind of the boots and pants here, kind of cargo pants. Definitely grunge girl, which seems kind of weird. She has glasses, but I guess you could be grunge and still have glasses. No printing on the back, so keep that in mind. Now, this is one where I do wish we had printing on the back. We get this guy. He's old school. He's got, the suspenders on. He's got the pants and boots. I'd put him with probably some of my World War II, maybe World War I sort of pit crew people, because that feels very World War I-esque. Maybe I could put him with some of my Western stuff, because it also has a bit of a Western vibe, even though it's got the laces on the shoes. But not bad. But we do not have a continuation of those suspenders on that side. And that... Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. And that is killing me. Because we do need it. The same with this one. Because now he's got a bare back. I guess this could be like a crop or halter top. But it seems kind of weird. Again, a wrestler. Pretty cool. Love the printing on the front. Love the mean face. Printing on the legs. But nothing on the back. This is where this run of figures tends to have issues, in that you've got really good printing on the front, you've got really good printing on the legs, but there's nothing on the back. So for some of these figures where it should have some sort of continuation onto the back and it doesn't have it, it can be highly, highly problematic. Hey, listen, that's all I got to say about these. I keep finding them here and there, and I keep getting them. I've been adding them into different areas of the city. They work really well, honestly. They are compatible for the most part with Lego. But these are Fuego. They're fake Legos. They're not really Lego, but they do have a little bit slimmer body than Lego. So there's a little bit of key difference. Arms, head, the legs, not the crotch or the body. That's where you're kind of getting different with these. So it's just something to keep in mind. Listen, that's all I got to say about my AliExpress minifigure assortment. Say, I'll probably snag another here pretty soon once I see another one pull up. And, I'll get it, we'll review it, break it down, and I'll tell you if it's good or not, right? If you want to help out the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications to be alerted anything comes from me to you. Like this video, share it with a friend, comment, that sort of thing. Listen, I love engaging with you all. So, leave a comment, say something. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? Hey, listen, thank you all for showing up today. I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build and happy brick hunting.